Let's go. Let's do it. Let's stop putting it off by shopping for new foundation online. Why do these videos make me so nervous every single year? There's something uncomfortable about watching yourself from the past back. I'm sure that I've said this in these videos already, but I don't know, I don't remember. That version of me, I feel so far away from her now. Like, who was that girl? I don't know her. But I do, and even like saying that made me a little bit sad because maybe there's a part of me that wants to forget. I don't know, a lot happening, a lot to unpack. Hi everybody. For any of you who don't know me, my name's Alayna Joy. I make videos on this channel mostly about the queer community, sex, dating, relationships. But sometimes, once a year, I go back and I rewatch my past self react to that time that I realized I was gay in the middle of a long-term relationship with a man, also in the midst of having made years of content about bisexuality, essentially having built a career of it. You know, it was a little bit of an oopsie. This video marks 4 years since the re-coming out. 4 whole years. And I want to check back. Okay, let's see. Where was Alayna at 1 year ago?
Hi everybody, welcome here.
Yeah.
My name is Alayna Joy.
So, was also nervous at the beginning of this one.
I reflect, react, respond, elaborate
Yeah.
on my life since calling off my wedding and coming out.
She explained it a lot better than I did. Can we take that as the intro and just like replace the one I tried to do?
In a way, that chapter in my life feels very far away. Like, I can't believe that that was me.
Right.
It doesn't feel like I went through that.
Yep.
It feels like it happened to somebody else. And now I'm here in many ways on the other side of it, like living my little gay life.
Okay, whoa, okay. So last year, this was feeling like this all happened to somebody else. And so there was a distance, like a sort of disconnect. Now, it almost feels like it's come into very clear focus that that was all me. That did all happen to me. I feel that kind of like, who was that girl? Because I feel so different from her, but it also viscerally, I know that that was me. And so maybe that's where the discomfort is coming from this year, is like, it feels really vulnerable now to revisit that place because I feel it in my bones.
The Chosen Family podcast. That's
Yeah,
been
right.
A
Oh my
huge
God, we started a
project and like
podcast
exciting
last
thing
year.
over the last year. I'm about to start my master's program. What? I don't know if I've talked about that
Right,
here. I don't think I
yeah.
have. I'm like literally just about to start. Like, when you're watching this, I am in my first week of classes.
Oh my God, that's so neat. That is so neat. Okay, sometimes I forget the like exciting reminiscing on these big life moments of these videos. And I just think about the part where I have to watch the first part of my original video where I like have a panic attack on camera. We don't have to go there. But right, I was about to start my program. I am now officially finished year 1. And I have also gotten accepted into a different version of the program that I reapplied to. So initially I was accepted into the MEd program, or a Master's of Education, like a practical kind of skills-based degree, but no research component. And during this year, when I was doing the program, I remembered how much I enjoy research, and I felt kind of sad that I hadn't applied to the MA, or the Master of Arts program, which is the side of the program that has a research focus. So I reapplied, and they accepted my transfer. Not only that, but I got a scholarship. Very neat to remember the excitement of just starting. Very neat to be here and feel like it feels right. Okay, I can't talk this much the whole video or we're gonna be here for hours. But before we get to the rest of the video, I want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this week's content, Helix Sleep. They are currently having a Memorial Day sale. It runs from now until May 30th. So if you've been thinking about upgrading your mattress, now is a great time. You can get 30% off their Elite or Luxe mattresses plus 2 free pillows, or you can take advantage of 25% off site-wide. The link is in my description. You can check out their website for more details. I've had my Helix mattress now for a while, and I was skeptical, okay? I'm gonna say it. I was skeptical. I wondered how it could be possible to get a quality mattress delivered right to my door in a box, an Alayna size box. How would that be possible? It is. I took their Helix sleep quiz, which asks you like what type of sleeper you are, what type of sleeper your partner is, if you have somebody else that sleeps in the bed with you, and then they recommend the right mattress type for you. So I was matched with their Midnight Luxe mattress, and I also went for the Glacio Tex cooling cover because I run hot at night, and I have been sleeping on this for weeks now. It's so comfortable. The cooling cover is no joke. It literally feels cool to the touch. Both me and my partner, who I'm a side sleeper, she's like a back stomach sleeper, feel completely supported by this mattress. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses for all different types of sleepers, all different types of people. They have 20 different unique mattress styles. But the best part of all this is that they deliver the mattress right to your door. And if you live in the US, you get free shipping. And it's super easy to set up. You just put it on top of your box spring, cut open the plastic, let the thing expand for a couple hours, and have the best sleep of your life. Helix also offers a 100-night sleep trial, so you can order a mattress and try it out for 3 months to see if it's really right for you. So again, they are currently having their Memorial Day sale, which means 30% off Luxe and Elite mattresses, plus you get 2 free pillows, or 25% off site-wide. I love this mattress. I think that you will too, so be sure to check out the link in my description for more details.
Bugs just immediately. Oh, her name has changed.
Bugs is also coming into her own. She no longer screams every time I start filming. And she's also become so much more social. I don't know if it's like having a brother now, Julio, our dog, or if it's that I've been more social, so I've had more people over and she's like interacting with more friends and outsiders. But she's really coming into her own as well.
I was in the UK. May oh my God, right. I was living in the UK.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. So that's why I like these videos.
Okay.
That's why I want to keep doing them.
That's... Look, we all know there's an oops coming. There's a ×4 meta oops coming. I didn't know the wow was coming.
Yes. Yes. Past
Why'd
me.
you come sit
Yes.
on my lap?
Like 28 years. It took
Past
to
you.
figure
Past
this
you
thing
is
out
sitting
and
on
to
past
get
Alayna's
there.
lap.
But I did
You don't want to
there,
sit on
and
my lap
now
today?
I get
She's all grown up. She doesn't need me anymore.
like, obviously I'm gay, obviously, but it's not like something that I think about a lot now. It just feels like who I am. My relationship is with a woman and I am also a woman, but like that just is.
So I have thought about the fact that I'm gay this past year more than in that previous year where I kind of forgot about it, because I've started back in school. For the first time since coming out, I am in an environment with a bunch of people that I don't know. I'm like having to make a decision to come out or not come out, you know, when talking about partners or talking about anything. What'd you do on the weekend? Well, me and my girlfriend did this. And like, no, not my girlfriend, like my BFF girlfriend, although she is like my BFF, but she's also like my girlfriend, you know? And that has been strangely intimidating, which I wasn't expecting because I haven't felt that way before. This is feeling like deja vu, so I feel like I've either talked about it in one of these videos or a totally separate video, I don't know. But when I was identifying as bi and in a relationship with a man, I could decide whether or not I wanted to come out. Whereas now it's like, if I want to talk about my life in an honest way, I have to come out. It's been new to be gay and in a room full of straight people. I've made myself a gay little bubble here in Vancouver. And I've been, you know, hanging out there very comfortably. I've had to go out of my comfort zone quite a bit this past year. It's not been a bad thing. There she is.
This is interesting.
Oh no. Year 2. Okay, I just can't believe that it's been a year. And coming into this video today. Wow.
Wow, look at us. Look at the Alaynas. This is a lot.
Are we 2 2 for 2 with the wows now. I'm with you a year ago, Alayna. This is a lot.
The disbelief in the early days was, holy shit, I can't believe I get to be this person. I get to live this life. The disbelief now is like, how did I live the other way?
The disbelief now is, oh my God, I love my life so much. And someday I'm gonna die? That's the current crisis.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I don't want to watch that.
Oh. That was like a symphony of ums. I'm in a different place in every single one of these videos. I have moved every year for the past 4 years. That's too much moving. That's too much moving for one person. Mark my words. I will still be in this same place next year. So we've got the original video, which was in my old apartment, my first apartment when I moved out here to BC, the apartment that I lived with my ex in. We break up. I then decided I was moving to France and then spent basically a year in France and the UK, year number 2. During that year, I also moved out of that original apartment in Vancouver and moved to a different apartment, which is the apartment that you see in video 3. Then I moved much closer into the city in Vancouver to be closer to my partner. And then me and my partner moved in together, which is the apartment that you see in last year's video. And then now we live together. We live together in that apartment too, let's be honest. But we have found now the place where I think we're gonna stay, which is this apartment. No more moving, I swear to God. We've done it, folks. We found the place.
I would rather live an uncertain life as a gay woman than a life of certainty in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And now, because I chose that uncertainty, those things that I always wanted, they might be in the cards for me, you know? Like, yes, I had to go through that period of fear to get here. I had to go through it. And now I'm again moving toward the life that I want.
I almost feel like I am reliving that same cycle, but like within relationship, because it turns out it's really vulnerable to be in love. It's really scary. You almost have to accept and embrace the fact that in the act of loving, you are opening yourself up to potential hurt. I don't think I ever did before. I have been a closed book. This door has been signed, sealed, and delivered. Or wait, that's not the same. This door has been under lock and key. And now it's like not, and that's really frightening. The instinct is to want to grasp and hold tightly to any sort of certainty, or to like get a guarantee that life is gonna be this way forever and nothing's ever gonna change. And that's just not really conducive to a happy, healthy relationship. You need vulnerability for that. So here I am learning to live with vulnerability in a different way 4 years later.
Sitting here in this moment talking to you, I find it nearly impossible to say no. The difference is that now I'm starting to get in contact with myself. I'm like, a new channel of communication has opened up between me and me. That was not really there before. And so what I'm needing to learn first and foremost is to notice and discover what I actually want.
Yeah, still working on that. That channel of communication, just getting stronger. It's a muscle we continue to work. Unintended wonderful side effect of working that muscle is loosening up some of my rigidity around things that I have to do or the way that things have to be. Like, let's say I started going to spin classes, because I did. I'm the person that then is like, well, I have to go to spin class 3 times a week so that I get better at it, and then I'm gonna be the best person in spin class, and I can't keep up with the beat the way they want me to, so I have to keep going more and more and more until I can be the best. And then that replaces any chance to like do something else. Like on Fridays I started going to yoga, and then it was like, okay, well every Friday I have to go to yoga, and I can't go for a hike with my friend on Friday because I have to go to yoga, because that's what I do on Fridays. And on Saturday I can't play pickleball because I have to go to spin, because that's what I do on Saturdays. These rules I would create create in my head about what I had to do and when kept me from any sort of spontaneity or flexibility in the way that I wanted to spend my time. Now I'm starting to realize by practicing, I get to ask myself, what do I want to do? Do I want to go to yoga? Do I want to go to spin? Like, no one thing is better than another, and I also don't have to be the best, she says out loud, even though she absolutely still believes that she must be the best at every single thing. I'm working on it. Oh, here, we know this one's coming. Oops. Took 4 years. Took 4 years, but we see it coming at this point.
Change your personality a little bit.
Have I changed it at all? Probably not.
I thought that I was demi-romantic for years. Cause your girl hated romance.
I forgot. Like, I forgot about all of that. How did I live 28 years of my life thinking that I didn't like all of these things that bring me so much joy now?
Yeah. So I've come back around. And maybe this is like exclusionary or like kind of a gross thing to say. Queer romance, I melt. Can't get enough. Straight romance? Romance movies? Maybe it's just cliches. Okay, I shouldn't say straight. I can handle a cliche if it's gay. A cliche gay, if you will. Give it to me, I'll take it. Cliche not gay, sashay away. And I'm okay with that. Okay? It's just a part of who I am.
Really thought that everyone was just being so dramatic. When people would go
I
through
did.
relationships and go through really hard breakups or be experiencing jealousy or miscommunications or all of these things that are so common in relationship and in the human experience, I was like, girl, calm down. What are you getting so worked up about? It doesn't matter. Like, it was just me up there on my high horse.
And now I will watch a movie where somebody loses their spouse. Can't handle it. I need a trigger warning for like widowers because the thought of that cuts so deep. Cliche gay or not, emotions are hard.
The classic queer second puberty. Here we are. We're living it.
Yeah, I've come past the baby gay puberty and I'm an adult gay now. The gay aunt? I'll be the lesbian aunt. I'm no longer the gay cousin. I've stepped into my role as the lesbian aunt.
And so whatever step you're on, I want you to know that it's gonna be okay, and that the important thing is that you are being true to yourself.
Preach, Alayna.
She really she says that well. Every year I can't do it better. So I just let her say it. I think I'm realizing that it's like no matter what part of your life you're in, there's gonna be uncertainty. And maybe embracing that is a crucial piece of living a full life. Just doing our best to make the most authentic and compassionate decisions day to day, moment to moment. Really, what more can we do?
I am happy. I'm happier than I've ever been. And I want that for you too. Bye. The end. The end. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
We've done it, folks. Another year. Another year in the books. And my hair still bugs me just as much. Like,
Oh
when
my God,
someone help
same.
me.
Oh my God, my hair. I've stopped like adding any curls. Like I used to curl bits that weren't as curly as I wanted. I don't do that now anymore. Like I'm trying to become more and more just like let it do what it's gonna do. And this is where we're at. The summary, I not only am working on keeping my life more and more off the internet, but I'm just sick of hearing my own voice. And so I'm trying to, I have a new project that I'm working on, a new podcast, my own podcast, which I know I just said I'm sick of hearing my own voice, but hear me out, where I'm gonna be interviewing other people. I've been thinking about this and talking about this for a couple of years now, that I like want to lift up other people's stories and expertise and experience and share those things through this platform that I've built. And so that's what's coming up this year, other than, you know, being in a full-time master's program and now doing a thesis project and running a YouTube channel and a different podcast and a Patreon and merch and all the other things that I'm doing. I love too many things. That's the problem. I love too many things. Too many things excite me. I want to do all of them. And that just is what it is. That just is what it is. I'll be taking no further questions. But I think that's it, right? Same old. Follow me on Instagram, Chosen Family Podcast, Patreon. You could get your name in the VIP credits, my vitally important producers, because you all make my world go round. And another thank you to Helix Sleep for partnering with me on this video. Remember, they are having a 30% off sale on their Luxe and Elite style mattresses. Plus you get 2 free pillows, or you can take advantage of 25% off site-wide. Check out the link in my description and change your sleep game. Thank you for being here. I hope that I bring even a fraction of the good to your life as you bring to mine. And I hope I can continue doing that, because that's what is important to me. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. If you've ever had home videos, if you've got the parents that took home videos and you sit down all together and you don't remember being in the video, so you don't know what you're gonna say, you don't know how you're gonna say it, it's hard to even remember who you were back then and like what it felt like to be you in those moments. And so revisiting feels a little bit awkward or like, ooh, I don't know.